government claims it's thrown, in their words, a protective ring around our care homes. But for one care provider in Norfolk, where they've lost 4 residents to COVID-19, they're questioning that, as they're struggling to find out who has and who hasn't got the virus. 2 weeks ago, the aim to test everyone was announced by the Health Secretary.
All care home residents and staff in England, both those with symptoms and those without, are now being tested.
We're coming into June and we haven't had the tests.
But for Raj, who runs 4 care homes, the reality has turned out to be more complicated. He told me he's been waiting 13 days for the testing kits to arrive.
Testing has to be the key, but the logistics behind it has to be set up. It's all very well them making these announcements saying we're going to test everybody and we think it's great, but if they haven't got the systems, the logistics behind it, it's not going to work.
The National Care Association has told 5 News it's aware of other cases of care providers facing similar delays for kits. But there's also the issue of the results being delayed. Raj says some residents have had to wait a fortnight rather than the 2 to 3 days the government aims for.
What sort of problems does that cause in the home?
The staff are at risk. It causes a lot of anxiety. You're then isolating everybody in the home. And if you've got a home with 30 odd people and you're putting everybody into isolation in their rooms, can you imagine if you've got dementia and you don't understand what's going on? It must be like a prison sentence.
The Department of Health and Social Care wasn't able to update us on why Raj is still waiting for his testing kits. Meanwhile, one expert in social care is calling for a public inquiry into why mass testing wasn't done sooner.
Looking back, it isn't about a blame, it's about understanding how on earth we're going to cope with the phase 2 or 3 of this if it comes back. And in the future, what are we going to learn from this?
And after the loss of more than 10,000 lives so far in our care homes, learning will be crucial. Julian Drucker, 5 News.